First off, let's take a look at homelessness. Not only did it increase in San Francisco under Gavin Newsom as mayor, it exploded across the entire state under him as governor. As of January 2020, over 161,000 people were homeless in California. While 12% of Americans lived in California at that time, the state was home to 28% of all homeless people in the country. All as California essentially incentivizes homelessness, making cities like San Francisco unrecognizable and utterly uninhabitable, unless you like dodging poop and needles on your way to work. On the subject of crime, Gavin Newsom has failed too. Between 2020 and 2021, the latest data we have, homicides were up 7.2%. When a weapon was identified, 75% involved a firearm, despite the fact that California has some of the strictest so-called gun control policies in effect. Violent crimes increased by 6.7%, property crimes by 3%, all while the total arrest rate decreased by 7.3%. And what did Gavin Newsom do to address this? He oversaw statewide policy which included the closure of prisons and the release of tens of thousands of inmates, including bank robbers, kidnappers, and murderers. Under Gavin Newsom, California has experienced an ongoing electric grid crisis. When it gets hot in the summer, because California gets hot in the summer, Californians are now getting used to pg&e, who are among the worst people on the earth, by the way, just turning their power off. This is while mass wildfires have become an annual occurrence, but don't worry, state-level forest management isn't to blame. It's climate change. The solution being, shockingly, more climate change policy in the form of Newsom's obsessive and expensive push for clean energy, forcing Californians to rely on renewable energy sources like solar and wind, which are simply unable to carry the load, with California importing more electricity than any other state. That's right, California, which has one of the largest oil reserves in the nation, has to import 20 to 30% of its energy. Oh, and don't expect things to get better. Under Gavin Newsom, California will ban the sale of new gas-powered cars by 2035. But to be fair, you'll probably be murdered before you need to worry about not being able to drive to work by that point.